Model UN is a simulation of international politics. It replicates the structure of the United Nations. Essentially, it is a way for students to replicate the actions of delegates of real-life countries and how they interact at organizations like the UN.
It's the idea that you, as a person, a regular person, can role-play as a delegate or as an ambassador, as a representative of your country.
Minutes. All those in favor of this motion, please raise your flags now.
First, we would get assigned our countries by our club and take steps to research what our country's positions were. After that, we would basically write up a position paper to explain what our position was to our committee and submit that for review. Once that was over, then we essentially just do last-minute preparations and get ready for which topic we'd like to discuss on the first day of committee. We hold mock sessions of the United Nations committees that we will be in the real conference in order to prepare our delegates for actual participation there. So we'll have the actual parliamentary procedure and play by those rules to do speakers and write fake papers and things like that in our club meetings once a week so that we can make sure our members are prepared for the real deal. So in the morning, generally, in the first session, you'll have a roll call vote once you show up to committee, just to make sure everyone's there and voting. Throughout the day, you'll interact with different countries and write resolutions and then vote on them. You'll also participate in parliamentary procedure that's modeled on real United Nations rules.
Sometimes I would work with people outside of me, but I also want to bond with people. So I make friends with people. We hang out, we have lunch, dinner, and we get to know each other.
So we'd like to keep morale high throughout the conference. We have team briefings and team meetings throughout, generally at the end of every day and sometimes in the middle between sessions, just to make sure everyone's on the same page and keep everyone informed about what's going on with the conference itself, and to answer any questions that delegates might have about the state of affairs in committee.
New York City is one of the greatest cities I've ever been to. I've been here 4 times now, and every time I come here, the food's so good. I always go for the food. The pizza's amazing, but this year alone, I got to see a lot of views. And every year, since I've come, I've seen the rise of the World Trade Center. So the most thing I look forward to is participating in the conference, but most importantly, meeting new people. Like, Model UN gives me an opportunity to meet awesome people across the world and across the nation. And I think that itself is really awesome, and that people really get to, have an opportunity to network like that. And you get to meet people from a lot of different backgrounds, and it's really amazing to see and hear people's stories.
Model UN's really good for working together, working with people who have different ideologies than you, because obviously you have to represent your country's position and not just your personal one. So it's interesting how that can play into delegates working together to write papers and to vote on things.
What got me convinced to join NMUN was that I actually did in high school. And so what I think I would ask people is, do you want to do something that is engaging with political affairs, international relations, and public speaking? Like, to get people motivated to join NMUN, I think you need to, be open-minded, because you're learning a country's culture, policies, and ideas. And when you're doing that, you're able to I guess, expand your mind and go, outside your comfort zone. I've done 7 conferences, and it's been a journey that I will never forget. There's been joy and memories that I will carry on for my entire life. And it's thanks to the National Mall United Nations Conference and to our entire club at NMUN I was able to enjoy this. Thank you, and have a wonderful day. University of Colorado Boulder. Sco Buffs! 1, 2, 3, Sco!